your contact for this mission. Her name is Minthra. She's the granddaughter of Pell in Red Lark. She says, go to. Well, I guess you would meet her in Area 14.
I go up to the guard next to
Near the long road over there. He says, go down south on. I don't know. Is this a north, south, east, west type chart here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just go down south along this road, and it's the first main building just past the second split off. I'll just ping it.
I know where it is. I can see, but how's the guard
Can
gonna
Can
ping
you
it?
read number 14?
How's the guard gonna ping it?
I sprint over there.
The joke was she told us to go to building 14.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying no. What I'm saying is this is where you're getting your mission from. Is from building 14. She says that over time, many rich folk that have built in the valley, some are buried in the old tombs near town. One such tomb is the final resting place of a forgotten noble who was a warrior back in his day. She asks you guys to scout out the area before entering the tomb, and she says go check out what's inside.
All right. Sounds like we have an adventure to do.
I said we go slay some nerds.
Ooh, kill him!
Is there a reward?
Yeah, that's very important. We don't do this for free.
Renown with the town.
I need
It's
at
its own
least
reward.
I need at least 5 gold and a party.
Well, you've got the party.
I need at least a few free beers and some gold to cheer me up.
Right, 5 gold and a party.
She says, any of the treasure that you guys find, you can keep.
Oh,
And that-
so we have the right to go somewhere and do all the work, and we get to keep what we find? Were you going to take it from us?
Yes. Oh, by the way, before we start, there is the matter of the well, not before we start, but sidebar. Who's getting that magic missile wand from the previous quest? Because I kind of need to give that out.
I'll hold on to it for now.
I think him or Webley would be the only ones who would be allowed to have it.
I think your character, you're a mage, right? Or a
My
wizard?
guide.
You're a wizard. Oh, you can't have it because you weren't there, right?
I mean, one of them could give it to somebody.
True.
Right.
If
He
it
could
goes to
he
one
could
of
let you
them,
use it for the day or whatever.
Yeah, I could do
they
that.
transfer a magic item.
No, I can't do that because I don't have partnership with a store to print out the certificate that you get with the each magical item. It's ridiculous.
So we can't have magic items?
You can have the magic items, but you can't transfer them to other games. So, well, you can. It's up to the DM. So if the DM goes, no, you don't have that item because you don't have the certificate, you can't argue.
Right.
What's the
So
certificate
if you show up
for?
at like, what?
What's the
It's a
certificate
it's
for?
essentially a certificate of authentication. If I print it out with my DCI number and all that jazz, then it's like this is where I got my magical item. Oh, you can only have a certain amount of magical items as well, ever apparently.
I see.
You can't just like
That was
print it
true
out.
before.
What do you guys
You
think?
could only attune to a certain amount of items.
No. You don't understand. Your character is only allowed to obtain a certain amount of magical items. Ever. Like there's a list. There's a number of how many you can actually have, and after that you can't have any more. Apparently, I don't know. I remember reading it somewhere in the guide, or not the guide, the thing.
I believe you.
Yeah, sounds all right.
But anyway, so I guess Ginyu, you're the only one here from the last party.
Yeah.
Webley.
And Webley, yeah, or Welby.
Don't
Wibbly
discount him.
wobbly.
So I don't know what are you guys doing? You guys flipping a coin, rolling some dice?
Just both you roll a D100. Whoever has the higher number wins. How's that sound?
A D100?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes it interesting.
Okay. Hold on. Here we go.
Roll a D100.
I did.
I'm shocked. Oh, 5 apart. What? Pretty close. All right, so you are the winner of the Wand of Magic Missile.
Okay.
How does it make you feel?
All right, I guess. It's a magical item.
Oh, by the way, she says the tomb is 8 miles out.
She's not really gonna pay us.
You know, I'm not here to say whether she is or she isn't going to pay you.
Well, we asked her.
She says
True, we did ask her.
right, and she says she's feeling a little light in her pockets at the moment.
I want to check her pockets.
So could we go look for another quest in town then?
Let me
I'm for real checking her pockets.
All right, that's fine. Well, she's got a dress on, but
Sleight of hand.
let me do some scouting in this. There's gotta be a reward for everything, right?
What did I find? I got a 21. What did I get?
You got a 16, unless you have advantage on sleight of hand.
I do.
Why would you have advantage?
Because he's a rogue.
She's seen you, and now she's calling the guards on you.
Not on a 21.
He doesn't have advantage.
She'd probably just think you were flirting.
You want to know how I got these scars?
No.
Shut up, nerd.
What's with you and calling people nerds?
I don't know. He likes nerds, and what was the other one? That's kind of new. You never used to call people nerds before, unless this is just your online persona.
This is what I do online.
This is your online persona. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, at least you only call us nerds.
I mean, that's like as all the hateful things. But anyways, so she doesn't see the sleight of hand attempt, but you don't really like find much of anything. But she continues to tell you that her granddaughter Pell, she had a frightening encounter with a ghost near a long forgotten tomb just outside of town, roughly 8 miles. She said she told her that the girl to stay away, but she wonders what Pell saw, and she thinks that somebody ought to make sure it's safe. She says, "What about some young, strapping men like yourself?"
Can I know a little bit more about this tomb? Roll a history check.
Sure.
7.
Yeah, you don't remember anything about it.
And you know what? I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, let me try.
There you go, 17.
So, so you know a little bit about this tomb. You know that nobles and rich folk are typically buried here. And you also know that there was a noble that was buried here that died, and he failed to protect his king.
Interesting.
Well, we don't know that. Ginyu does. He has to tell us that.
Yeah. He can share the wealth
Well, let's just say I
of
did
knowledge.
to save time.
Not well, Ginyu knows that. But yeah.
So, I don't know anything about this crypt. Any of you guys know?
Yeah, some noble guy died to failing to protect his king. That's what I found out.
Noble sounds like loot. All right,
Yeah.
tell you what, lady. Since there's gonna be loot there from a noble, we'll take on your little adventure. Or at
Oh,
least I will.
goody.
I better not get any more scars, dagnabbit.
So is that a yay for everyone?
Yep.
Yay!
Yay!
I guess.
As long as no one dies, it's okay.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
It has been written.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
That's so cute.
Yeah. That's his job. He's the higher level.
I don't know. Last time he just fucking ran. He's like, oh, I'm out.
Hey, you don't know that.
That was a different
Yeah, I know
character.
it. I don't know.
What's
it.
with
You're right.
people in fucking running away from live bait? And shit's
Is there
That's so
anything-
true.
Is there anything of significant value in this bar or whatever?
This is a
In Adventure League, you can't just go around getting.
yeah.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Even like the loot you drop from monsters, you can't pick up and sell later.
So essentially, they take away all of the random stuff. So unless it's in the module, I actually can't change it.
Okay.
I have to railroad everyone. It's actually kind of not that fun. However, there are like what they call expeditions that seemed pretty good.
Expeditions, huh?
Yeah, they're like side quests, which I can like throw in every now and then.
Mm.
So, can you make your own modules as an Adventure League game?
I think if it only if it gets approved by them.
Really?
Okay.
All right, guys. What do you say we get going?
Let's go to this crypt. I hear there's loot there, and I like loot.
Sounds good to
Don't we
me.
all?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Matt. How do we get to this cave?
Well, I'll flip you over to the big map so you guys can see the surroundings.
I'm going to make a fire in my hand.
Whoa, man, you're gonna try to burn the city down?
No. You know, the cantrip that I have.
I know. I was just fucking with you.
See, what you got to do is start punishing him. You know, after he throws it, he's blind.
All right. So where are we?
In the town of Redlark.
I see bears and bows. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, but you would be you'd have advantage on attacking you. Because they're unseen
And-
attackers.
So we need to go to the haunted tomb.
Haunted
Yes.
tomb. Okay. That sounds good.
That's the name of the quest, yes.
All right. So let's go to the haunted tomb. We go to the haunted tomb.
Sure.
Hopefully it's not haunted.
Hopefully
Well,
the rumors are
she-
just that.
Yeah, it could just be rumors. That's your guys' job to figure out.
What do you say, guys? Do we cut through the woods or do we take the road?
Interesting. If we cut through the woods, we may run into a bear.
But if we go on the road, we might run into more of my
Bandits.
type.
Yeah.
And the bear.
Well, The woods are okay with me. I like nature.
All right, so we go through the woods.
Alrighty, just a moment.
Basically, we follow that yellow line.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I figured. Let's see here.
Hey, Palio.
What's up?
How do you host people in Twitch?
You type in your channel /host space my a name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whatever the name is. But it has to be
The name of
in
their
your chat.
Oh, I see.
So
it has
like you would type /host and whoever's stream it is.
Yeah, for example, /host space Ginyu 2007, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. If there's any special characters, all that stuff, that it all has to be in there.
You can probably test it by just hosting Palio's channel for now.
Well, I'm streaming through my channel, so it's the same thing. That
Well, if you host somebody, then it will stop you from. It'll stop showing what you're showing.
Yeah. So probably don't want to do that, obviously.
All right, so you guys are able to get to the haunted tomb without any encounters.
all right, cool.
Your traveling went unnoticed by everyone and all.
That's bullshit. I stepped on an ant.
All right,
On our way
you
to
get
the
half an experience point rounded down.
No.
And you guys come up to a dark rectangular hole that gapes amid the grass and vines of a nearby hillside.
I'll show you a dark gaping hole.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, you know what this means.
And you see a stone door that is ajar in the tunnel's dim depths, and the door bears chiseled marks that might have once been a name.
Okay, so who's tanky here?
That'd be you.
Me.
Yeah.
You're telling me the rogue is the most tanky person here?
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
I think we have 3 rogues. Hold on.
2
What
rogues
do we-
and a
what do we-
druid. And a wizard.
Oh no, we have the druid's the tankiest. He goes bear form on GG.
Okay.
All right.
He can literally just go bear form and just wreck everything. Isn't that what is supposed to happen?
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. I move forward to investigate. All right, what should I roll here?
For what?
What are you investigating? A door that's open?
Hey, guess what? It's an open door. Good job.
You don't have to roll anything for that.
All right.
You could tell it's open. You could move in and look, or position yourself to see inside. What the dynamic lighting's for.
Yes, sir.
All right. I was supposed to have fire in my hand.
Yeah. Let me get you your fire.
Okay.
Dynamic nerd lighting.
No, I love dynamic lighting. It's so genius.
I said nerd lighting.
Oh shit.
You're on fire.
Oh, really?
Not
And it's
intended.
growing.
Yeah, look at his. He looks so badass now.
Yeah, it fired at anything and it's badass immediately.
Yeah.
That was 10 by 10 or 4? Like, was that 20 feet or 10? It was 10, right? 10. I think it's 10 and 10.
Hold on. Let me look at my spell book here.
But you have control of the fire, so you should be able to.
Yes, 10-foot
maybe-
radius.
Okay. So 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim. All players see light. There we go.
All right. Follow me, guys. Do I notice anything particular about these walls?
It looks like they're just chiseled out of the earth.
Okay.
Looks like Welby's like walking in the earth.
I cast mage armor before we go in.
All right, that's a good decision. Hey, it looks like there's a blue thing on the floor.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, that's me.
Can you just send your fire to go do wherever, go to wherever?
Nah, well, he
No,
can throw it, but it's in
I
his
can
hand.
throw it, but it's in
So,
my hand.
you guys are moving way too fast, by the way.
All
You
right.
guys should be like in the hallway.
Oh, really? Well, let's
Yeah,
go
just
back to the
up.
hallway.
Just a tad.
Okay.
Whoa, I'm not.
Welby seems to like to really go into the walls.
Probably has no vision.
Hold on. Over here, Welby.
He's like running into the wall. All right, so inside the door.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. So inside the door, there's a passageway that's about 10 feet high by 10 feet wide, running straight into the hill. 30 feet later, it opens up into a square room, 30 feet by 30 feet. You guys see a stone block table. Stains and marks atop this slab suggest rusted objects were once arrayed on it. In the middle of the wall to the right of the entry passageway is a closed and severely rusted iron door. I was more mirroring like so you guys can actually see inside the room.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like right at the entranceway is fine. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, there's a huge door.
That looks adventurous.
Yeah. Well, you
Hey,
rogues,
you want to stop walking ahead in front of all of us?
you rogues are good at lockpicking. See what you can do with this door.
Assuming it's locked.
There's
I checked the door for traps.
there's the stone slab, by the way.
That'd be
Or
an
stone block
investigation,
table.
So you know, whoever said they're checking it for traps, roll an investigation.
I checked the door for traps.
All right, that's an investigation check.
I do what I want.
Nice.
Shit.
Fantastic.
How are you checking it?
Through visual inspection as well as using my thieves tools to check around, make sure that there's not any like pressure plates or anything like that.
Okay. You do not find any.
Well, guys, this door seems like it's pretty safe.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Somebody gonna open the door?
Yeah, I'll open it.
All right. The moment you touch the door, a ghostly armored male human appears in front of you, wielding a spectral longsword. He says, "Leave this place."
And I yell, "Shut up, nerd!"
Now hold
No,
on.
I'm
No
kidding.
need to be rude here. Hello. We are trying to help here.
What was
I
the
don't-
name of the
I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's close to Ginyu, I guess. If Ginyu would back up, maybe I can throw him on there.
All right. I can back up.
him just fine.
I see Slimer there.
Yeah, there's slime. Slimy. Good old slimy.
We were sent here on a quest to uncover details on the nobles who are resting.
He says, "You do not belong here. Please leave."
Well, guys, what do you think?
I was promised loots, and I'm not leaving here without them. I ready my rapier.
Oh, great. Typical rogue action.
Alright, so at this point, initiatives would need to be rolled.
Okay.
Yay, initiative.
Woo!
All right. Hold on.
Yay. I rolled
It says
super
you're-
high.
It said you attempted to use a roll command looking for the.
So you have to select your token and then hit that button on the map. It needs to know what it needs to know. It's essentially you're assigning that token with your roll. It needs to have a token. There
Okay.
you go.
God,
jeez.
that is a shit initiative.
Yeah, you rolled pretty bad too. You rolled the same.
I rolled
Got a
a
better
6, you rolled a
dex.
5.
Well, we both rolled 3s.
Yeah.
I got a +2 for my dex. You got a +3.
Yeah.
You ain't acting fast here. Oh, jeez.
Wow. 21.
Who's getting one shot?
There we go.
You ready for this?
Blah blah.
All right, so I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I hope it does.
Okay.
The other day, I made I downloaded a script that RMC showed me where I can copy and paste the stat block and make a token just by typing in a command, and then that token would then be a full character would have all the stats, the rolls, everything. So give me 1 second. Just gotta copy and paste this.
Dungeon Master is typing.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
The hell's that?
It's sniffles.
Me with sniffles.
Do you not have push to talk?
Probably not.
Unless he's just pressing the button down as he does it.
Hey guys, can you hear that? Hey guys.
I can smell again.
Fucking nerds.
Oh man. All right. So what the hell's the damage on this wand of magic missile?
It's standard magic missile, so it's 1d4 plus 1 per magic missile.
Oh, I see.
And it always hits.
At level 1.
Yep. It always hits, but you can use 6 charges, up to 6 charges, but if you use the last charge, which would be the 6th one,
It runs out.
it has a percentage chance of busting.
Oh, I
You have
see.
to roll a 1d20, and if you roll a 1, it blows up. Or
blows
actually, I
up?
think it just turns to dust.
Okay.
Can
I
you get it
blows up,
recharged?
No, if it goes
charges each day.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got
All
it.
right. I'm trying to figure out the strategy for this ghost. If I should go bear or not.
You should go bear because we're gonna need a tank.
You should pretty much always go bear, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right.
You are the tank. GG, well played. And then
Okay.
what is Sinuch? What is everyone's classes here first?
Rogue.
I'm a druid,
Okay.
obviously.
Well, yeah. And then Weebly? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down?
Welby's a rogue.
Great. Sinuch?
I think it's rogue, wizard, druid.
I would have rolled a fucking tank or a cleric then, if I would have known that.
That's the point. Is the party composition could change whenever.
Yeah.
You don't know who you're going to be adventuring with.
I'm just gonna roll these dice. I don't want to waste any more time. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, stop fucking wasting our time, Matt. Jesus Christ.
Vicious.
So this guy here, he screams at you guys and yells for you guys to leave, and he runs up to Ginyu
Okay.
and
At 20.
I guess there just isn't really any point to having a conversation with a ghost.
Well, I tried.
he tried. It didn't work. He goes to swipe at you and he misses you.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. I go bear.
Okay?
So my hit points are
What do you do with the fire?
with the fire. I put it down.
You just lay it down on the ground?
Yeah.
Fire.
Or is going bear a bonus action?
Yeah, it is a bonus action. Yes.
So could I shoot the fire and then go bear?
Yeah.
All right, I
Or
do
you
that.
or you can go bear and then attack him.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
All right, I go bear and attack him.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you a bear token, but there we go.
Yes. You are Yogi Bear.
Well, all right.
Move his Joker token. His badly drawn Joker token.
I don't think he can.
That's not badly drawn. That's actually him in
Yeah.
black and white.
It's actually me.
Just so you know, I don't think you can put the flame down.
I don't think you can either. I think the flame will go out.
Okay.
Use flame, yeah. You can either throw it or it's in your hand.
Hmm.
And then you're gonna be blind.
I won't. I'll see just fine.
No, he will. Oh,
I-
by the
I
way,
would
it's
be
about,
blind.
It's about this
Bears
big.
not see in the darkness?
Well,
Bears have a keen sense of smell.
okay, come on.
So you went bear?
Yeah, I went bear.
You gonna smell a ghost?
I guess so.
Oh, that's good. That's a good bear token right there. Now there's
for
no
Yogi.
now there's no light.
Right.
Yeah,
the
he was
light
the
went
source
out.
of light.
Yep, I was the
one
source of
holding the
light.
Oh well, that's fantastic.
You guys are gonna have to light a torch. So you can make this attack, but it's gonna be at disadvantage.
A disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't smell a ghost.
No, there's no scent on a ghost. It's spectral.
How dare you?
Ghosts stink.
It's incorporeal.
Have you
No,
guys ever smelled a ghost?
I have not.
All right, what's the
And they
disadvantage?
stink.
You just roll and
Just
you
hit
use
the
the,
roll
the,
and you-
the lowest of the 2 dice that roll automatically. So just attack, like you would normally do.
It does it for you.
Yep. Wonderful world. All right, so you see you rolled an 18. Cool, it would have hit. Nope. It's a 7. So you
Another one
missed. But the second attack is the claw attack. And that actually does hit for 12.
Nice.
Good
GG.
job.
All right. Someone better light a torch or something.
Who's gonna waste their action lighting a torch?
Well, how you gonna see?
All right, Welby's turn.
And he
Welby
runs away.
Oh god, we all know what Livebait thinks about that.
We won't discuss that any further.
And I'll take a torch from my bag.
Just so you know, you moving like that will cause a
Attack
attack
of opportunity.
against you. Yeah.
Why did he move through a threatened square?
He moved away from the target.
Yeah, he's already in threatening square.
There was like over 5 yards gap between me and that mob.
Oh, was there? I
Right here next to it.
I remember it being like right to the left of it.
Yeah, you were right here. I can't ping it. I can't ping.
Each square is
You
5
were
feet.
right south of me. You weren't over here in the corner.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet in this scenario.
I mean, that's what I saw at least. Yeah, because you were right there, right?
Yeah, but there I was.
Yeah, so in this scenario,
Well,
this
I
is
will
5
do-
feet.
Right, well I will disengage to be there then, with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will light the torch.
Yeah, that'll work. With your cunning action, you can do that, right? Or is that level 2?
He can use an action
He's level 2. He is
as a
level
bonus
2.
action.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's
Yeah.
only if he takes the thief thing to use an action.
Yeah. I don't know if he did or not.
I don't think they get the thief archetype to level 3.
Until, yeah.
Alright, so then let me give you your torch.
Now keep in mind, if you fire a crossbow, you can't reload it while holding a torch.
Do torches stay lit when you drop them on the ground?
Yep.
Yeah. He can light it and throw it. Or maybe set it down. I don't know how throwing it might cause some issues.
He should be able to put that fire down or whatever, and whenever he turned into a bear.
It's a magical spell.
You know, it's a concentration spell.
It's not concentration. It's just, the spell
The
states
mechanics
it's
of the
either in the
spell.
hands or you can use it to attack, and then the spell goes away. As soon as it leaves your hands, it pretty much goes away.
It's just the mechanic of the spell.
Yeah.
Alright, you've got the torch.
That's it. How do I advance the turn, Matt?
You just tell him you're done, and he advances it.
No, he's got it.
Your turn.
You should be able to move that torch.
No, I thought he asked how do you advance the turn.
Oh, yeah, you just skip.
Just say you're done, and he does.
I'm
Alright.
just moving just to see if I've got the torch. I'll move back to there.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Kythelior.
Okay. So, is there room for me to take a 5-foot step behind him so I can do a backstab?
There is no backstab in this game.
You're already sneak attacking if you attack him right now.
Yeah, they replaced
Okay.
backstab with sneak attack. So since there's somebody else within 5 feet, another ally, then you get sneak attack damage automatically as long as you hit.
Or
Okay,
it's,
cool.
it's an enemy of the enemy.
And then, got it. Got it. Alright, so I'm gonna roll my rapier.
Here we go.
Did you set his rapier up for sneak attack damage properly?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting to it, sorry.
Man, that sneak attack damage is real low. But you were able to take it out.
Ghost.
Nice.
Woo.
Got the book Ghostbusters over here.
I'm not afraid of no ghost.
I'm a bear. I ain't
Hey.
afraid of anything.
I'm not letting a ghost stand between me and the loot. Come on, guys, let's go.
I growl in approval.
So we're gonna open the door.
Yeah, somebody else is going to need the torch as well because we can't work with one light source.
All right,
If it goes up,
I'll pull out a torch.
Or you can
You're
pick up
using
the
a
torch
rapier.
over
It's
there.
more a point for you to hold a torch because you can still attack.
Right, yeah, I will pull out a torch.
Welby probably never bought more crossbow bolts. He's gonna be out of ammo by the time this adventure's over.
Matt, give me a torch.
Yep, I'm doing that. You'll have access to that torch now. You should be able to move it.
If you lay it on top of your character, drag click, you can move them both.
Yeah, he's played on Roll20 before. I just don't think he's
He
played
keeps
on.
not knowing any other mechanics.
I mean, you know, things.
See,
All right.
You didn't get it.
I got it.
Older version of Roll20.
Oh, what the hell? I can't move the bear.
Oh, hold on.
I just misclicked is all, so eat a dick and die.
It didn't do it that time either.
And again.
You have to drag and drop a box over both things, and then you can move them together.
Alright, hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
2 seconds.
Fuck it. I'm staying in bear form.
Yeah, you can stay in bear form for an hour.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Okay, but you can't communicate with us or cast spells.
That's fine. I can roar.
Right. He doesn't need to talk. You can just talk with him.
Oh, he's the one leading the party up front, opening doors, so he's just gonna fucking open doors as a bear, I guess.
Yeah.
He'll charge for them.
Bust through the damn door. Rawr,
But he could
bitches!
probably open the door, couldn't he?
Yeah, with his teeth or something.
No, I meant like, we don't have to wait for him to get back for him to open the door, do we?
Oh,
No,
sweet.
not
I
necessarily.
can move the bear. Awesome. Bear has 34 HP.
Yeah.
And an
Only
armor
the
class
hyena has higher HP.
of 11.
I'm gonna make a druid and just play a dire badger and be like, I'll just burrow.
A dire badger.
Yeah. I'm gonna burrow underground. Paleo doesn't know how to deal with burrowing.
Are those considered beasts?
Yeah.
All right, I open the door as a bear. Does anything happen?
All the dire animals are beasts.
I thought a dire wolf was a monstrosity. My bad.
Nope.
Hey, you guys ever seen Kung Fury? They have a dire wolf in it.
Tiger wolf.
Okay. Alright, so I got the El Torche.
Okay. The bear's opening the door someday.
The bear's gonna open the door someday.
Well, it's the DM who has to remove the layer.
Yeah.
We're really waiting on, but
Yep.
'cause he said he's opening the door.
Yep, I'm opening the door.
Yep. Just give me a second.
With my bearness.
Ginyu the bear. At least you aren't the bear Jew.
Oh, man.
We had to go there.
What? I'm talking about a movie.
You guys should see Kung Fury. It's fantastic.
But first, can I go and check out this table and see if there's anything on it of value?
It's a tomb.
Yeah.
I'm getting away from it before he disturbs the undead.
It's
and
not a
ghosts,
tomb.
and
It's
wakes
it's
up
a stone slab.
It's a stone
Looks
slab.
awfully intricate for a stone slab.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's just a stone slab. Is that gonna be an investigation check for me, or?
Big rock.
Typically, yeah. I mean, it's here. How about this?
Well, what's on top of this thing? I rolled a 7.
You see stains and marks on top of here where it looks like maybe rusted objects were once laid on it.
Got it.
Oh, and it changed. It got bigger.
And for the bear opening the door, yeah, I guess a bear probably could.
I mean, it's not like it's got a
Open the
handle.
door.
Most doors back then were just push open.
Yeah, there's a lever. No, this has a handle on it. You can see it on the right hand side, but he could probably since he's as smart as a human and strong as a bear, it kind of works out pretty well. No
Yeah.
thumbs, but he can just kind of like paw at it until it opens or whatever.
Yeah, I paw at it.
If it's
So,
the handle down.
It's rusted shut pretty hard, but you're able to, probably push the handle down and then pull it with your mouth, and it gives you a little bit of trouble, but you're able to pull it open.
Okay. All right. I move in a little bit.
I'm gonna go in behind the bear.
And there be stairs and a slab.
So you guys, beyond the rusted door, you see another square room. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet. The ceiling is cracked, allowing roots and water into the chamber from multiple points. Although little collects inside the chamber. You also see a coffin sitting there, and there's an iron chest at its foot.
Okay, well, iron chest equals loot equals I need to check it out.
Well, did you lose your torch?
It looks like it's gone out. Or somebody pinched two.
Nope, just got one.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Oh, I thought that was stairs. That's a chest?
What was the question? Sorry.
I thought
Is
those...
that a chest or stairs?
That's a chest, yes.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
I'm gonna check the chest for traps before I open it.
All right.
I'm really not doing good with these investigation checks right now.
Just so you know, you're not allowed to roll twice.
I didn't roll twice.
Oh,
It
is that a different-
double clicked. If you look in the message chat, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know
Sometimes
when
that
each roll
happens.
is done. I was just saying.
It sucks though because you got 2 7s.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, you really don't find any traps.
Okay. Is it locked?
As far as you can tell.
Not yeah, you have no idea. It doesn't
Okay.
seem locked.
All right. I'm gonna try and open the chest.
All right,
Okay, I open the chest.
it opens.
Baylor, yours.
Baylor's in the chest.
What's in the chest?
As you open the chest, you see bits of ruined cloth and sodden remains of a book.
Well, that's fucking garbage.
And do a investigation check.
I'll
There you
take that
go.
one.
Okay. You notice that the bottom of the chest is a few inches higher than the chest should be deep.
Oh, it's a false bottom. I use my thieves' tools to try and pry open the false bottom.
All right, you're able to pry open the false bottom, revealing. You see a gold chain and locket.
Or
You also see 2 rings, braided silver and electrum.
I put those all in my pack. And then
It's split. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who grabs it. You never have to worry about that in this.
Well, I was gonna say I put it in my pack and I try and use a sleight of hand roll to make sure nobody else sees me doing it.
No,
That's
you
why
can't do
you don't
that.
get to.
It's they don't allow. It's essentially it's kind of like a more party friendly. But being a rogue is kind of, I guess, maybe boring because you can't do a lot of the stuff you want to do.
Yeah, that's gay
You
as
are.
hell.
You can't be stealing
Yeah.
from the party.
Yeah, but in a normal party he could.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
all these
and-
rogues wouldn't normally be stealing from a party.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
We've had rogues steal from the party before. You just didn't
I
know
know.
it.
No, I knew he was doing it.
No, you didn't.
You aren't in the room. You don't
Okay.
know I'm doing anything.
Character
The only
didn't
one that
know.
knows anything is the bear.
Yep.
I can see in there just fine. The bear can't even see.
Of course I can
Torch
see. He
wasn't up.
has
He
a
couldn't
torch.
tell. If he didn't have that torch in there.
Anywho,
Anyways, all right. So what did I get?
it was a locket, or sorry, a gold chain with a locket at the end. Kind of like one of those opening,
Yeah.
normally has like a picture inside or whatever. And then 2 rings of braided silver and electrum.
Maybe you should check the locket. See if it's anything on the inside.
Give me a second. I'm writing shit down.
I would recommend a loot snippet because while he can loot it, I mean, if it just means he has to remove it from his character at the end, since it all has to be sold as well.
Everything gets converted to gold at the end, and it just distributes to the characters.
Okay.
That's how it
It'd
works.
be easier if you put
Alright.
it in a snippet than it is.
So, anyways, I open the lock and see if there's anything in it.
Yes, you see a portrait of a lovely half elf that's etched in the profile of the insides.
It's etched in there, like it's not like a picture.
Yeah, it's like carved. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, well, I'm keeping the picture because that's my girlfriend.
It's a new in town girlfriend. You gotta go find her. Yeah, I found your husband. He dead.
Your husband's
Does it
may be
look
dead,
like-
but I'm your new boyfriend. What's up, girl? Anyways, all right. So I go. Well, guys, I found some loots.
What about the coffin?
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me check the coffin. All right, I'm gonna do an investigation roll on the coffin.
All right.
See if it's trapped and all that crap, all that happy horse shit. I investigate the shit out of that coffin.
Oh baby. You don't find any traps in the coffin.
Okay. I open the coffin.
You might need a little help. You're not very strong, are you?
No.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
giant
Hey.
stone slab.
Hey, Bear, why don't you come over here and help me open this coffin?
Hold on. Row.
Oh, you're not gonna ask the wizard?
No, man.
Of the two weakest party members.
I'm not weak. I got a 14 strength,
I got a 19
Oh yeah,
strength.
you're going a different way.
and I'm a dwarf.
Right, right.
You're a dwarf.
You should have been like a. You should have went Goliath wizard.
Dwarfs get
All right.
medium armor proficiency naturally.
Oh.
All right, so
Alright,
do
So
I
you
have
guys
to?
are taking the lid off, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we take the lid off, or do we still need more help?
No, you guys are able to with the bear. The bear's pretty strong. He's got like a 19 strength.
Yep.
I got a 9.
Yeah, that's why I said you needed a little help.
Lid on you. Is that acceptable? He drops the lid on you because he doesn't have thumbs.
No, he, like, pushes
I
it.
I'm guessing they're like pushing it off to the side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Pushing it off to the side. That's what he's doing.
That
He's not
sounds right.
Dropping a stone lid on me. Continue.
I mean, he could if you guys want.
Why are you trying to kill me off, Matt?
I said if you want. It's up to you if you want to die. I'm leaving it in your hands.
Anyways. So, anything in there?
Yeah, hold on. God, what is this called? I gotta figure out what this is called. Give me a second here.
There's words.
I had the thing, and then I lost it. So hold on.
Ooh, scary, spooky skeleton.
I wonder if that's the ghost that was saying "Do not enter."
So I'm just curious, is this the same druid last time that didn't want us burning zombies, but now he's desecrating graves?
Yeah.
just wondering.
So inside in the coffin, you guys see a skeleton dressed. Hold on.
Spooky, creepy skeletons.
You guys see a skeleton dressed in a rusted breastplate and clasping a scimitar in his hand. And as you guys
What?
open the lid, roll initiative.
Roll. Oh, you must roll initiative.
Oh, you need to roll the initiative for the kitty cat. Meow.
All right, hold on.
14.
Oh, Sean, you missed it. Have you ever had the guy that delivers the Chinese food when you ordered? Sit out in his car, call you, and have him walk out to your car to get it?
No.
Yeah, that's what they started doing nowadays.
Why?
I don't know. This guy, they ordered Spring Garden twice in a row, and the guy would call, and make you come outside into his car. He didn't even get out of his car and like expect a tip, like hello.
You ain't getting a tip. Fuck you.
Yeah, so then I don't order from that anymore because I feel like they're gonna spit in the food at that point.
Is it wearing armor?
Hold on, you don't even know what's attacking you.
We rolled initiative. You said they saw something.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to fix the initiative because.
Yeah, it's not sad. Yeah, I still have to roll for the monster, but I'm since this module is a module that's not necessarily it's not a full module. They don't have all of the stat blocks for some of the creatures. So when they say what the creature is, For some reason, it's not even in the monster manual. I don't even know. Ah, okay, I found it. All right, let's see here. It is in the monster manual, so it's okay. I got it.
So we didn't see it moving, or they did see it moving, or what?
They see the sword animate and rise up from the bones or the clutch of the bones, and it is now, you know,
An animated sword.
an animated sword of some sorts. It appears to be moving on it by its own accord.
Is that like wearing a breastplate right there? Is that what's moving?
Yeah, I didn't even realize if you zoom really far in. Oh no, the skeleton looks pretty good. Never mind. Oh god, I fucked it up.
See, he's still laying down, is he, Matt?
Yeah, but the sword, however, is has arisen.
It's animated. It's an animated sword. How am I supposed to fight a sword?
You break it.
You let it dull
Oh,
itself on
hold
your
on.
face.
GM rolled a 5 for initiative. We're good.
Oh,
What the
what am
hell?
I?
What the hell
Fucking hell.
happened?
There we go. Hold on.
25 feet.
Yeah, I'm messing with layers here, and I'm fucking it up.
Where'd you go, Matt?
Well, when I'm like messing with multiple layers here, it's kind of it. Like there's a 2 front, 2 back, but there's not. Oh, hold on, I can actually send this to front.
Fuck up at work, you fuck up here. Where else you
I'm not a
fuck
fuck up at work. I do well.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I do the bare minimum.
Yes, you do.
All right, I don't know where the sword went. Oh wait, is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
It's at its
All right,
feet.
cool. Oh, we're good. Oh, the breastplate's a little off, but whatever. All right.
Who
So
cares?
yeah, it's Welpy's turn. Wait on him.
Yeah, I was right there. I can't get into combat, but there. It's just a sword, is it?
Yeah, it's just a floating sword.
Can't really shoot a sword, can I?
You could.
Sure.
No.
Sure. Why not?
Can't
Shoot a sword.
Can't see it happening, but there.
Well, I mean, fuck, you wrecked it. What are you talking
Maybe if you
about?
roll a natural 20, you might get it.
Yeah. You hit the fuck out of that sword.
All right. Well, yeah, you hit it.
I don't think I could hit the sword.
Yeah, it's dead.
I fucking obliterated it.
That sword is dead.
It's a dead sword. That sword
Does it
is
fall
no
to the
more.
ground, or does it vanish?
Oh yeah, no, it just
Poofs?
just falls to the ground. It's real rusted and yeah.
I pick up the sword.
I'll pick up my arrow. That's a good arrow, that one is.
You actually can't. So when you shoot one arrow in combat, you can only redeem half of them back, and you always round down. So in this case, you shoot it into him, and your arrow shatters onto him, destroying him essentially.
I don't want to ask how many arrows do I regain. I want to ask how many arrows have I lost?
One.
Because I can round down the one.
Correct.
Well, half your arrows, so half of one.
Half of one rounded down to 0. So you can get
So I've
no.
lost, so I've
So
lost
you can get
zero.
nothing back.
You've lost 1.
For that shot.
Yeah, yeah. Does the mage have mending?
Nope. That's 10 minutes to cast, or a minute to cast. I don't have time for mending.
Ain't nobody got
Ain't
time for
nobody
that.
got time for that.
All right, I'm moving outward.
I want to.
Alright, I pick up the sword.
All right, it's real rusted and real in rough shape.
It's
And,
no good.
And as you guys are there as the sword dies. A ghostly figure rises up from the coffin here, and screams, "Why have you disturbed my tomb?"
For the loots.
Oh well.
Oh, great. So
Let me,
that means I don't move back?
Yeah, you'd be normal spot as you were.
Okay.
But how come? Yeah, I was about to say, how come Snooch to the Nooch moved up?
It would be a new combat scenario though, because there was a break.
Snooch to the Nooch.
What, your J
So we
Muse
got to
now?
roll initiative again.
Yeah.
He just rolled too low. He's hoping to roll better as a whole.
I just killed the fuck out of that initiative.
Yeah.
Worse.
4. All right. It looks like you have first act there.
I'm going to. Do I get my? It's not called backstab. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Sneak attack, yes.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Yeah, the bears within range.
Sorry, I keep wanting to call it backstab. I know it's not.
Yeah.
terminology.
Well, backstab used to be way better than sneak attack, but sneak attack's more consistent, so whatever. It's probably the same amount of damage overall.
You give and you take.
So does a 15 hit?
So yeah, 15 hits and it goes through him, and it goes through him, but it feels kind of a little bit of resistance, but it does hit.
So that's 12.
All right, Welby, or do you have an offhand, or you have the torch? Never mind.
Yeah, I got the torch.
You can smack him with the torch.
Can I smack him with the torch?
I think it's an improvised weapon.
It's not a light weapon, so you can't use it as an offhand attack.
True.
Get to that, and I'll attack with my sword.
All right.
Nice.
Hell yeah, you attack with your sword.
Piercing.
How are you piercing with your sword? Shouldn't it be slashing damage?
No, short sword is piercing.
It's about as gay as AIDS.
Yeah, well.
That's
So,
it.
so what they did is short sword's piercing and scimitar slashing, but they're both 1d6. All right, Sinok.
Rapier isn't a light weapon?
Rapier is not a light weapon.
No, but it is finesse. That doesn't mean much, but it's finesse.
I can do it with finesse and skill, like, hey, look at me.
Yeah. Everybody surround the ghost. Get him.
Wow.
That 4 lightning, though.
That 4 lightning.
Is it wearing armor?
No, it's a ghost.
Still, that 4 lightning, though.
All right, so you're able to clutch onto him a little bit, shock him.
Hey, he's not resistant to my damage.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't look too effective.
Hell yeah, bear. Get some.
Yeah, and that's why druids are busted, because they did like fucking 25 damage in 2 attacks at level 2.
Get some. Get some.
But from what I gathered, it trails off a little bit. The higher the levels go, the monsters get stronger, but he doesn't. He stays at that brown bear for a while.
He's still a brown bear at level 5.
Right. But at level 6,
It's a little
CR3,
better, but
Then it's another
CR2.
spike. No, it's CR3.
No, it's 1/3. Yeah. It's 1/3 of the druid's level, not 1/2.
Right.
I read it as 1/2 too, but it's not.
Oh, I just saw 3.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't read any of that. I just saw 3.
Well, I attacked it.
See, yeah. We were just talking, you know. Time out, bro.
All right.
So you bite and then claw it, and then it vanishes off into the air. Poof.
Do, 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 do.
Rizzle.
I typically do it, but I forget from time to time.
All right. I growled
Now
in
what are you guys
improvement.
I want to check out that breastplate.
I was about to say.
All right.
I'm gonna check out the breastplate.
Let me
Oh,
check
well.
out those breasts.
I'm gonna check out
It's
that
really rusted.
So you're saying it's not a breastplate?
It's a breastplate, but it's very rusted. Like, if you, it looks like if you were to touch it, it would just crumble to pieces.
Then I want to touch it.
All right, it
That'll
crumbles.
crumble
It crumbles.
Okay. So it crumbled.
But does it crumble to pieces though?
Yes.
Is there anything underneath that blue sheet?
I don't know. You'll have to I guess maybe pull out the dead body or the bones.
All right, I pull out the dead bones.
Hey!
Pull
I
out the
growl
bones.
in disapproval.
What? He doesn't.
Growling. He thinks you're approving. He approves.
Oh, okay. You're good.
All right, so I pull out the bones.
All right, it's a stone slab underneath.
All right, cool.
Dag nabbit.
See?
Investigate the stone slab.
Now, Bear. Oh, I should investigate the stone slab, shouldn't I? Yeah, all right, I'll
Well, I
investigate
mean,
the stone slab.
after the chest had a false bottom.
Yeah,
Might check
might
this
as
more
well.
thoroughly.
Might as well. Okay, I investigate the stone slab. No, I don't.
Mike.
No, you investigate it. I mean, I don't know how well, but I mean. So you don't really find any false bottoms or any kind of compartments of any sort.
Hidden buttons that open secret doors.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid.
Looks like a stone slab. Cool.
Okay.
Well, guys, this is literally just a thing for this dead guy to rest in.
Except for the stairs underneath that you missed, but you know, whatever.
Except for the stairs that I missed. What?
I'm just kidding.
Gotti!
So they needed 4 adventures to come check this out?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Pretty
I
small
want
tomb.
I want my 5 gold in a party when we get back.
Yeah.
And hey, Bear, I'm surprised you let me take them bones out. I appreciate it. We must be good friends, huh?
I growl in disapproval
He's
again.
a lawful good druid. Don't worry, we left the bones there on the ground.
Yeah, didn't even pick up the bone, put them back.
God damn it! I hate when it does that. I need to take that off a loop. It's not even on loop. Never mind. This is what you hear.
Whatever.
Bear growl.
So, nothing else here?
Okay, so we getting out?
Yeah, we get
You
it.
still a bear? You're not gonna be able to fit through.
Yeah,
Door will open.
I bear
It's a
out.
10-foot door.
Unless you want to push the door open.
Yeah, I pushed the door open. I'm a bear.
Trigger's trap.
Roll initiative.
Hold on a second. Wait. It's fine. Whatever. So you guys are going back.
Back to
To here.
Cali.
Back to Kelly.
Okay, so we're gonna follow the yellow line again. Back
The yellow brick road.
to Red Lodge.
Hey, guys, we finished the quest.
Yay!
Win.
Woohoo!
We are
So-
winner.
We are
Yeah.
the winner.
50 experience.
And you guys were able to make it back to Red Lark without any encounters.
Woo.
Not too
I want my
shabby.
5 gold in the party, like I was promised.
Yeah, I thought
Let's
we were.
promise
I
that.
mean, we were supposed to be able to keep whatever spoils. There was hardly any jewelry. That was the spoils.
There were no spoils to be found.
2 rings and a necklace.
Yeah. Oh, gold and silver and electrum.
Is there somewhere that I can go and get this praised at?
Yeah.
Maybe we should take this stuff back to the person first and show her the
No,
item.
she said we get to keep it. I want to go find somebody that can appraise this shit. Then we can sell it for the golds.
But what if the locket is a memorabilia?
Don't care.
And
She
and
didn't pay us
she
in
might
the first
reward,
place.
He might reward us better for the locket than we might get somewhere else because it's memorabilia.
All right, let me take a look at that. I'll roll history.
You're a bear.
He's not a bear. He's a human now. See?
It only lasts for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. It would have taken. It was 8 hours or 8 miles away, so it would take a couple hours to get back to the town.
All right. Do I learn anything?
I'm guessing you don't know the history of the item. It's not like a
Yeah,
shrine
you-
orb.
Yeah, you can't just like, what is the history of this item? It's a. You've never came across this amulet before, so.
Okay.
Another
What about the
thing.
rings?
Yeah, well, right. So history is typically used for like buildings, locations, stuff like that. You can't really do it on items
I
necessarily,
can't.
unless there's
All right. Let's
something extravagant about the item, perhaps.
How
Ah,
about this? Listen, how about this? We just go to a shop and get it appraised, and then if she offers us more, we give it to her. If not, then we go and sell it.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure we didn't sell it before, you know.
All right.
All right, so she greets you. She's outside working on.
Getting it appraised.
What? No. Oh, right. You want to get it appraised first.
Yes.
So then you guys gotta want to go to the marketplace, which is over here.
Come over here, guys.
Over here.
all
Hey
right.
guys, we're over here.
Hold on. I'm coming.
We're over here, guys. Come on.
Hey guys,
Whee!
guys, we're over here.
I'm here.
All right, so I go up to the jewelry shop and walk in the door.
All right.
And I say, "Greetings. Is anyone here?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I'd like to get some things appraised if you don't mind."
Sure. What do you got?
I show him the 2 rings.
He says, this. Hold on a second. Let me get my glass. And he pulls out like a little monocle of some sort. Or a little,
Jeweler's
yeah, jeweler's loop. He says, this appears to be silver and electrum. I believe.
Cool. How much do you think we can get for him?
I'd say probably about 25 gold apiece.
So you're telling me that electrum is worth the same amount as that silver?
No, what I'm saying is they're braided together.
Oh,
It's like it's a ring that's twined together.
got it.
It's made of
Like
electrum
an
and
engagement
silver.
ring?
And silver. What?
I thought it was 2 rings, you said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I thought you said
25
one.
gold apiece.
1 braided silver, 1 electrum.
No, 2 rings of braided silver and electrum.
Oh, okay,
Got it.
so they're 2 silver
Two.
electrum rings.
Yes.
Yes.
They're the same thing. I thought one was silver, one was electrum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought too.
Well, I apologize for confusing everyone.
All right. And then I go, all right, well, what can you tell me about this? And I hand him the locket.
He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, gold chain, locket." He opens it up. Ooh, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Back off.
I apologize. Well, he says, I feel like the lovely elf, half elf on the inside increased the value a little bit. You could probably get about 100 gold for this.
Hey now, that sounds pretty cool.
So, are you guys okay with selling the rings, or do you want to go take it back to her and see if she gives us money for the rings and the necklace?
we might as well, since we're gonna check on the rings or if we're gonna check on the necklace, we could just check on the rings as well. They could, they were buried there a reason. They could still be heirlooms or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, let's.
We got a value in mind.
Yeah.
See what she wants to offer for the jewelry.
Exactly. All right, sir. Well, we may be back in a little bit. Thank you for your time.
Sure, not a problem.
All right, and we go to
14.
see that lady.
Mandiver.
Her
I move
name is
along too,
Mandiver?
but I can't, so it'll be a
Yeah.
second.
I didn't even realize it, but yeah.
I'm gonna have her dive on my man. You know what I'm talking about.
So she's gonna go down.
Oh, hold on, there's no end. It's Mandiver.
Mandiver. Okay. So, that's what I thought too. when I-
She's working out in her garden.
Well, hello there, Mandiver.
She says, yes, I see you guys made it back, so I assume that the tails were just tails.
Oh, they're far from tails.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, we encountered some ghosts. He wasn't too happy
Evil
that we were there.
spirits.
Evil spirits was the better word there. Yes, as my colleague stated. But can you tell me if these have any significance to you? And I show her the rings in the locket.
She says, no, these don't look any familiar to me. She says,
I open the locket and go, "Do you know who this girl is?"
She says, She says that looks a little familiar, but I can't quite remember.
I wanna know what. Sorry, got in a little boy's man there.
You're used to that.
Well, I mean, we
what?
found him in the tomb.
Yeah, we
So-
found these in the tomb, and there was a reason you sent us there.
Yeah, but remember, she says, I told my kids to stay away from there. That's just a haunted tomb. She said, I have no ties to that tomb. She said, but
She
my,
might know who it belongs to, is what I'm saying.
Is there somebody in this town who would know or is related to whoever was buried in that tomb?
Perhaps. She said, but that's a long forgotten tomb. She says, I can only imagine that it hasn't been used in quite some time.
Why are
I
your
would
kids running
assume
8 miles from home? Just curious.
Yeah.
She says, she was quite, she was just quite curious if there was ghosts there, and if you guys took them out, then that'd be fantastic.
Well, could you tell me who you think might be related to whatever tomb we went to?
She says it could be, perhaps, let me see here. Let me try to remember. She says it's been quite a while since I've even heard of anybody mentioning that besides my granddaughter.
If your granddaughter knows something about it, then why wouldn't you know something about it?
Yeah, perhaps maybe I should call her over here. One moment. And she goes inside.
Banana phone.
Banana phone. And she comes back a little bit later. And she kind of fills the granddaughter what's going down, and she says doesn't it belong to that Harbark fella, or perhaps Hodor.
Hodor.
She says, or that's what I remember. Then Minnie, as they call her instead of Mandiver, apparently that's her nickname is Minnie. She tells you.
Oh no, she's Mandiver.
So her nickname is
getting around
Mandiver.
No getting around that. She is Mandiver.
She says, "Oh yes, I remember now. Constable Harburg."
Constable Harbark.
And where would he be located?
Where would the constable be located at? Mandiver?
I believe he resides in the strip of houses just over here to the north.
I say stripper houses? What?
No. He said strip. She said strip of houses, not stripper houses.
Stripper houses.
Oh.
Constable, see, Constable Harbark knows how to party.
Well, thank you for your time, ma'am. I think we'll go talk to the constable.
All
She
right.
says, not a problem. She says, thank you for assisting in getting rid of those ghosts.
Yeah,
And I
say
believe you
thanks
owe
for
us a
nothing.
party. And I believe you owe us a party, as agreed upon.
She says, I'll buy you guys all around a beer next time we're at the inn together.
All right, that works.
That works for me.
Thank you, m'lady. All right, so we go to the constable's house.
All right.
I knock on the door.
He opens the door and
Hello, constable. You may not know who I am, but I know who you are.
he says, "Oh, yeah. And who might you be?"
My name isn't important right now.
I'd like to know who I'm talking to.
I am he only known as I am. No, I'm kidding. No, so I go, well, sir, I am a adventurer of sorts, a businessman, and we were sent to this tomb about 8 miles away to check out this tomb for Mandiver, Mrs. Mandiver.
At least he's being respectful.
Mrs. Mandiver and her children.
Child, just one.
All right, sorry.
The granddaughter,
And her child.
granddaughter.
And her granddaughter.
He's correcting you. No, he says, yes, that does ring a bell. He says, I know of information about it. It's not mine, but I do know of the tales.
Well, when we went there to investigate, we encountered a wretched spirit.
Yeah, that would make sense. I could see that. He says the tale goes that there was an imperial guard that was charged or tasked to defend his king in a time where the king was in pretty much a bad spot where there was no chance of survival, and the imperial guard failed, and it would only make sense that he might regret not being able to protect his king.
Well, while we were in there, we did recover some valuables of sorts, but there's one thing that stood out in particular amongst them all. And I pull out this locket, and I open it, show him. I go, this locket that we found. Do you know anything about it?
He says, let me roll a history check.
He says, let me roll a history check.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if you had to roll like history checks for the NPCs to see if they give you the right information?
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, sorry. He says, He says, this, I believe this might have been the mistress of the king.
So you're telling me she's not alive right now?
I don't believe so. I believe they both died together.
Well, there was only one set of bones in there.
Interesting.
There was 2 ghosts.
Yeah, this is true.
This is very true. There was 2 ghosts.
2 ghosts, 1 bones?
2 ghosts, 1 tomb.
You're having way too much fun with this.
Oh, yeah, why not?
2 ghosts, 1 tomb. Go.
So he says, yeah, she was a noblewoman. And perhaps this belonged to the king. This is what I remember.
Okay. Well, sir, your information has been Greatly appreciate it. My last question is this. Are you wanting... Do you know of anybody who in this town who is of relationship to this fallen king?
He says, "Ah, that was many centuries ago. I don't believe anybody would even probably know of it. It was just tales at this point." He
All right,
says,
solid.
"But I've heard tales of banditry on Carn Road, south of the town." He says, "I don't know if you guys are adventurers looking for work. This is completely unrelated to those trinkets. You do whatever you must with
Right.
those." He says, "But he says if you have the time, perhaps if you guys are looking for some money, I could hire you on to take out some bandits."
Now we're
How much
talking.
money are we talking about?
He says, "Well, let's see here. Let me count how much I got left. The hookers, the beer. Hold on, the blow. All right."
I heard hookers, beer, and blow.
No, that is not what I just said. What did you? How are you hearing these things? That's ridiculous.
You're so silly.
So how much is
He
it?
says, I can probably do about, I don't know, 25 gold, and you can keep whatever you find on the bandits. I've heard they've plundered quite a bit.
The 25 gold. Yeah, we also heard this tomb was full of riches.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
true.
It looks like you have a necklace, a gold necklace, and some rings. Those got to be
Whoa,
worth
whoa,
something.
whoa, whoa! You going through our packs, motherfucker?
He showed them to him.
No, I
Oh, we
showed
showed him
him.
the rings. I thought we only showed him the necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
show him the necklace.
well then he only knows of the necklace. Then he says you guys have a gold necklace. That's got to be worth your time.
Not between 4 people.
He says it should be quite a short trip. I just heard there's just a few to take care of.
I want to roll a persuasion check to see if I can't persuade him to give us more money.
Right.
Hell yeah, I persuade him. I go, so you're telling me 25 is the absolute best you can do?
Yes.
He says, let me think.
20. Is that 25 apiece, by the way, or 25 between the 4 of us?
Probably between you guys.
Probably between 25 and
Yeah, 25 total is what he's offering.
Okay, just making sure. So he'll give us, 250. 250 electrum.
He will give you 2,500 copper pieces.
That's an extra... What? What's the conversion ratio? 100 to 1 or 1,000 to 1?
It's 100 to
Exact
1.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's the exact same.
25 gold.
right.
Okay.
But it's
So
like
you're
that
gonna-
thing.
But he's giving you more coin, and that's what you wanted.
So you're telling me you're not going to give me any more money?
He says, "Look, take it or leave it, man. This is all I got."
I think we should assist
Budget.
the gentleman.
He says, "I don't have time to wander the countryside looking for these fellas. I've pretty much already taken up the sheriff, I would say, maybe, of the town. There's no jail house here or whatever, but I'd consider myself, looking out for this town. And if you guys are looking to, help out, that'd be great."
Yeah, I guess. More than we got paid for the last job.
Yeah. Why not?
You're lucky my friends like you, my friend.
Hey, you were willing to help that lady for nothing.
She had
Because
tits.
boobs.
Yeah.
We didn't ask if he had tits.
Yeah, I guess he could.
I'll be right back.
Whatever. I go, tell you what, my friend. As proof that we've taken out these bandits, I will bring you back one of their heads.
He says, all right. It's not necessary, but I personally don't know what they look like. You know,
Tell you what, if I bring you back these bandit heads, you throw an extra 5 gold on top of it as proof that we have terminated your problem.
well, he says I will do what I can.
Go. All right, sir. We will see you when we get back. And now we go to the marketplace and go hawk the jewelry.
All right.
So we go back to the jewelry store.
He
Jewelry
says,
market.
welcome back.
Well, thank you, my friend. So, does the price still stand on what you offered us before?
He says, yeah, for the two rings and the necklace, I'll do 150.
All right, I'm back.
Now wait.
I think we could. I mean,
I've
this is-
learned a little bit of history about this necklace.
All right.
Did you know that it was from the fallen king?
his mistress.
And the picture inside is of his mistress?
No, I did not know that.
See, I believe that right there is gotta be worth some extra money. Wouldn't you agree? I roll a persuasion check. I'm not persuading him.
Because your persuasion check fails. I mean, the argument
Yeah, I know.
itself might be enough.
Right.
He says, well, it is an interesting story and it could help me sell it. He says, let me think. He says, what is the name of this king?
Oh dear God. And you guys remember the name of his king? Did we get the name?
No.
I don't think we got the name.
That's Talio's point.
You motherfucker. The name of the king doesn't matter. Just know that he is of fallen royalty.
The king from centuries ago.
He says, well, to be fair, I mean, I could hand you this fork and tell you it was used by the king and it would increase the fork's value by such. He said, tails can only increase the value with proof behind it.
That is true.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go back over and ask Mandiver which king she was aware of who it was. So, don't
Tell
worry,
you
she'll
what.
probably forget the king's name. She'll remember what the mistress looks like, but forget the king's name.
Right.
She never even told you the mistress's name. She just knew she was a half-elf.
I said what she looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you don't have to take my word for it. But this is obviously a good story behind it, and a story is worth something.
He says, perhaps. He says, maybe I can assist in another way. He says, perhaps I can give you a discount on goods at the store.
Do you have any armor?
I do. I am the Maid Trade Center here. I have everything.
Buy some shit, guys.
How much of a discount are we talking?
He says, I'll give you a good deal. You just tell me what you're looking for.
I don't
Yeah,
want a
well,
good deal. I
no.
want a number.
And he says, that's for me to know and you to find out. Just pick some stuff. He says, you can trust that I will give you a good deal.
All right. Do you have any studded leather that's not using metal?
He says, that is quite an odd request.
Studded leather with no metal? How can that be studded leather then?
You could argue that it's made of bone or something.
Stone.
It would be. It wouldn't be as sturdy as the point, though. Like, it would be more likely to wear. That's why you use metal. Right.
Sure.
That's how druids try to sneak that extra AC in is all.
Yeah, so it states the druids
Why
can't
would
wear
you want-
leather with
He's got a
metal.
shitty dex, just
or
get
rather.
hide. Hide is cheaper. Hide is 10 gold, 12 plus dex modifier of max of 2. You don't have a 14 dex anyways. So why would you want steaded? It's 45 gold. Hide is way cheaper and doesn't have to be special.
But
He's got a
That's
point.
just what I would, say is common sense. But
Yeah, Potent is also agreeing hide armor. Best way to go here for a druid.
well, as long as they don't have more than 14
Well-
dex.
Does he have medium proficiencies?
Yes, no, he has. Yes, he does have medium proficiency.
Okay.
Druids have medium proficiency, but it can't be metal, which means only hide.
Studded leather with bone.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
why,
you could if you had it
you're
like
really not supposed to use studded because
if you had it
hide.
crafted maybe specifically for you. Another reason they could say that is because perhaps maybe there's magical items that are crafted in a different way, perhaps.
perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Well, I ask.
Perhaps.
I mean, I could see if you said it was like a studded leather +1 and the magic has hardened the whatever studs are other than metal to the point where they're equivalent. Whatever. He only needs hide. It's 10 gold. You'd have it.
Right.
Like,
So that would give me a better AC?
one better. Same as studded.
All right, so
And it's only 10 gold.
let me rephrase this.
Right, instead
Do
of
you
45.
have a decent hide armor?
He says, of course I do. That is one of my best sellers. Nice and cheap, and it, does the job.
All the druids come from my hide armor.
Yeah.
They
I
come
could
from
use-
miles around.
I could use scale mail and a.
Well, typically scale mail is made from metal scales. So you'd have to use actual, like, dragon scale mail, maybe, or something like that.
I want scale mail. I'm a wizard.
Oh,
I don't care about metal.
alright. I need to pee, though, so 1 second.
Always with the peeing.
God. Who even pees anymore?
Okay. You guys let me try and do the talking. You guys order what you want, or try and get what you guys want, and I'll try and talk the guy down.
All right, sounds good.
Unless somebody has a better persuasion than 3.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Makes sense that the rogue is persuasive.
I'm surprised you didn't make up a king's name and just lie.
Yeah,
Use deception on him.
King Leoric.
I didn't want to say it.
You
King
shut
Leoric.
up. King Jigaboo. I don't know.
That'd be a little racist.
Well, at least no one got hurt.
Yeah, nobody died. Congratulations.
I'd buy 7 arrows.
It's always a good day when nobody dies.
Oh yeah.
Can't buy any arrows yet.
This guy's really starting to perturb me.
Because he's peeing.
No. I meant the shopkeeper.
Oh, I thought you meant me. If I ever
No.
bother you, let me know. I'll shut
Oh,
up.
no. The shopkeeper. I said, like I say, as my character, I was like, this guy is really starting to perturb me. I don't like the way he's acting.
Yeah, he's got something to hide. Get it? Get it?
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because of hide armor.
Yeah.
Haha,
That's
got
such a
him.
genius.
Okay.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
I wanted scale mail, a price on scale mail, and a battle axe.
Yep. I want price on
Hide.
hide armor.
Guy wants some arrows.
He says, let's let's loop everything up, and unless you guys are paying separately, of course.
Well, no.
Which things we got?
We're-
A bundle
I was
deal can
seeing-
sound good.
I was seeing what kind of light weaponry do you have?
He says, I've got all kinds. What are you looking for? Got a short sword, scimitar, daggers.
You get dual wield short swords, just so you know. It's not you, the only penalty you get is you don't add your damage bonus to the offhand.
Damage, yeah.
Right. What's those fucking fencing swords?
It'd be a
A rapier?
Oh,
But
really?
those aren't light, so
How
you can't
how
duel
aren't
with
those?
them.
How aren't those?
I don't get
You
it
tell
either.
me, man. You
They're
tell
like
me.
3 pounds and they're not light
2
apparently,
pounds.
or they're 2 pounds. Yeah,
They're lighter than no, they're not lighter than short
Lighter
swords.
than
They're
scimitar.
lighter.
lighter than a scimitar. Yeah.
And a
Those are light
scimitar is a light
weapons.
weapon.
Yeah. That's so
Okay.
ironic.
GM interpretation here, or GM
Yeah.
intention.
Mm-hmm.
Those should be fucking light weapons.
I
Common
can't.
sense.
I can't make them though. In
The idea
Adventurely, I
is-
can't. I have to
idea
stay
is
by
the
the
rapier
book.
Is longer,
Mhm.
and
It's very
while
strict.
It's light. It's not. It's not. I really
Light.
think it's not like
Well, it's light. It's not light.
I wonder if that's
Even though
errata.
it's light,
this.
it's not
No, it's
light.
not.
The main reason because it's a 1d fucking 8. They don't
Yeah.
want people abusing that.
Right.
I know, that's why I was trying to get another one, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
you don't get 2 1d8s.
Alright. So I go, well, what other kind of items do you have? Anything special?
He says, "I've got some sickles, club.
No.
Like,
man.
you want light, right?
No. Forget the weapons.
All right.
What do you have that's a little magical in a sense?
He says, "Oh, I don't dabble with that voodoo.
I don't get down like that.
What do you got that's magical?
I don't fuck with that shit.
Homie, don't play that game.
He doesn't
Ain't
care
nobody
who
got
it's
time for
at
magical
anyways.
items.
Show me your special stock.
Yo, bro, you got the goods.
Do you got a... How about a well-crafted short sword? AKA
He says, all of my short swords are well crafted.
1+1. Short sword.
Oh no, no.
That's magical.
Yeah, that's
That's
magical.
magical?
Yeah,
they're
plus one is
Yep.
magical.
This game.
Yeah, in this
Can't
game,
get a blacksmith
There's no
to craft-
masterwork.
Oh my god.
right? It's
Believe me.
master. So you can have there is master crafted weapons, but they're not a plus to anything. They're just they hold up better.
That's dumb.
They look prettier.
That's dumb as hell.
It's so dumb.
we
Even
got
still,
some-
even if there was magical items, they'd be like 500 gold minimum. Well,
Yeah.
they'd be like 2 to 500.
Okay.
Well, it depends. If they were common items, then maybe they'd be a little cheaper.
Well, he's talking +1 swords though. Those aren't common.
Yeah.
I think they're uncommon,
Yeah.
which is like a 100 to 500.
So
Plus,
we
you
got-
know, the surcharge
So I'm
for being
keeping-
shot.
So I'm keeping my rapier. Got it. Understand.
You could go dual short swords. That's 2d6 plus your mods. That's better than 1d8.
Yeah, but yeah. All right. So tell you. Yeah, I'll take another short sword.
you gotta have 2. You gotta have 2.
I have a short sword already.
Oh, you already had one.
Yeah.
The thing
So
is,
what-
when you get to level 2, you're not going to want to use the second one anyway. Because you keep your bonus action for cannon action to get it in.
True.
Yeah, but he might just stand there and fight. You know, if you miss with the first attack, then if he still wants to apply that, because then you still get your sneak attack damage with the second attack. Now you only get sneak attack damage once per round, just so you know as well.
Well,
The idea of having a second weapon is you can apply sneak attack damage on your second attack if you miss with your first.
so I
hit
can't
with your
get
first,
sneak
you can back
attack
out.
damage on first and second weapon.
Nope,
Just only
just
on
on
Nope.
one.
That is fucking homo.
I don't know, man. They didn't want people being broken.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of playing a rogue. Is broken as shit.
Nah, they balanced
They
it a
tried
little
to
bit.
balance all the classes pretty well. I think they did all right.
Anyways, I'll take another short sword. So with the short sword, the scale mail, the hide, and the arrows, what are we at?
And the battle axe.
And the battle axe. Remember, we're supposed to be getting a deal. I did air quotes there.
Jelly. You might want to get some extra arrows. A whole quiver is what he's getting, we're going to assume.
Yeah, he ordered a quiver.
He said 7. But we should probably just pick up
It's
an
a
extra
quiver.
20.
He's getting a quiver. Matt.
He's forgetting to use push to talk.
No. I brought out the pork rind, so I'm like, I'm gonna be courteous and mute my mic. I was remembering to press the push to talk.
Got it.
Right. He's
So
being
anyways.
what's known as considerate.
That's what I just said. So scale mail, battle axe, hide, and arrows. That's it, right?
And short sword.
And a short sword.
Ah, yeah. And I didn't get the arrows. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, quiver arrows.
But does he need another quiver?
quiver.
He needs the arrows, really.
Yeah, he just needs it's 1 gold.
Yeah, a full quiver.
He says I can give you all that for He says let's do 68 gold. He says I normally charge my customers 81.
Not bad.
So
81 for everything.
how about we give you the 2 rings and the necklace? Hold on, now I'm doing math.
82 would be the number you're looking for. It's what
Yeah,
we're gonna get
that's the
now.
remainder.
If you're trying to get any more, we're currently at 82 gold. Let's just make it like
How about I give you the necklace, the 2 rings, for all that plus 95 gold.
that's a terrible number. Do like 96 if you're gonna do it. That way it splits evenly among us.
Yeah.
96 gold.
Or like 92. You know, variables of
96.
4.
96.
We're not going lower.
He said I'm already cutting you a deal on the equipment. He says that's my best offer. I mean, I gave you my best. I feel like you guys are, giving me some good stuff, and I can tell this story. It'll help me sell it. So I'm giving you a little bit of a break.
What? It's 82 gold?
80. How about 84?
I was going to say 86.
84 is 21 apiece. Why do you keep going with this odd gold?
84. How about you just give us 84 and we call it a deal?
He says, okay, I can do that.
All right. Well, thank you for being courteous.
Yay. So, let's go. Well, we're done here. I say, since we've wasted quite a bit of the day running to the tome and back, running around, we should rest up before we go to fight.
Yeah, I say we
Bandits.
go to an inn and drink.
Yeah, that sounds great. There always drinks for our fucking, bitches buying us drinks anyways.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
That sounds good to me.
let's go to the inn. We go to the inn. Where's the inn?
Hold on. I know where it is.
Is this a bar and inn, or is it just an inn?
Okay, so how much gold we got each? I'm adjusting my sheet.
21.
Motherfucker. I believe the bar and the inn were across from each other, so I think 2 and 3 are the bar and the inn. Let me double check. It's been a while since they've been there.
He forgot to unmute his mic. That's what he was calling the thing, motherfucker, by the way.
Yep.
After all that shit talking he was saying about doing it right.
Yummy, yummy pork rinds.
Hey man, these are worth it, man. I didn't eat today. Like I didn't have time to cook a meal, so I'm eating. This is my meal. I have pork rinds.
I think I'm gonna go
You couldn't make
necromancy with this guy.
you couldn't make Brussels sprouts and chicken and all that shit like Dave does.
Oh, I still. Well, no, that's the thing. Like it's Saturday, so change day.
I don't remember.
All right. But yeah, I made a steak, a really large steak. I bought a George Foreman for when I'm there, so that I can actually grill stuff. It's pretty sick. Grilled up some red peppers, orange peppers, and and a giant steak. Wow, so
Oh, hey,
good.
Humphrey.
But
Must be nice to have all that time to fucking not.
no, it's so easy. I can do that in
Minimum.
about 15-20 minutes. So I just use a break, like a 15-minute break, and do that. So I like preheat the thing, come back inside, and then I run back out there, throw the steak on, walk back inside. Lucarelli. Oh, dude, if you've seen the way Lucarelli works, oh my God, you'd be like, what the fuck happened to this kid? He does nothing all day long, absolutely nothing. He talks to his girlfriend on the phone, learns Spanish, like all these really weird fucking things. Calls PayPal 10 times a day.
because all y'all about to lose your jobs.
I hope not.
We gotta
All
do
right, so
it
the
easy.
singing sword is an inn, so that'd be across the hall, across the area. So that's the singing sword, and then you guys are in the yeah, tavern. So I was right. So you guys are in the tavern now, and then the inn's right across.
Cool. I go in there and I say, "Holy Mandiver owes us a round."
Yes. Let us drink.
Holy Diver.
She just happens to be in the bar, drinking a glass of wine.
Oh no, I don't. I don't want a glass of wine. I look at the bartender. I say, "Well, she said she'd buy us a round. Isn't that right, Mandiver?"
She says, "Yeah, you guys can have a gallon of ale each."
A gallon of ale it is.
All right. More corn.
That's how they measure it back then. Apparently, it's by the gallon.
I will have 1 gallon of ale.
Me too.
I drink said ale.
I do too.
Can you roll the dice to see if I'm drunk?
Do I need to roll the dice to see if I'm drunk?
No. If you drink too much, you could get poisoned.
I
But
think
as
1
a
gallon.
dwarf-
I think 1 gallon of ale is way too much for a halfling, anyways. but-
It's like more than your body's fucking.
I know that's more than my body.
You'll probably pass out before you get to the bottom, anyways.
Oh no, I drank it all. I already drank it.
All right. You guys are all drunk. If you're drinking, of course.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hey, you know what?
I got an idea.
Maybe I should be the drunken bear.
You're too drunk, you accidentally shapeshift into a squirrel.
Hey,
Ginyu, why
Pelly,
does it sound like you're talking into like a tin can?
what do you mean?
It's you're.
It's just the mic quality, man. Like you can't really.
He's using a laptop mic.
Okay.
That should explain everything.
It explains everything, actually.
Explains everything.
It just sounds like really far away and muffled.
He was using a
Kinda like this.
he was playing what was it all of his games with the laptop mouse, the touchpad.
Oh my
So you
god.
got him in.
So I was like, okay, the next donation I get, I'm buying you a new mouse. And then I got like a $12 donation the next day, so I went and I bought him a mouse from Amazon. I shipped it to him.
Yep.
A $12 mouse.
No, 15. But this thing's really good. It
Yeah,
was
it's a
only
nice
$15,
mouse.
but it's a company. It's from the Shark company, the one that I showed the mouse that I got before. But I got him the gamer version, which is like $3 more. It's got 7 programmable buttons and it uses Razer internals, so and he likes it so far.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's probably a huge upgrade.
All right, so we're drinking. We're drunk. Got
Yep.
it.
Drinking,
We
we're
go to
drunk,
the
we wake
inn.
up the next day.
We're drunk.
We go to the inn. We sleep.
All right,
We wake up.
it's now morning.
What?
Alright, go.
It's now morning.
Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo! All right, let's go kill some bandits.
Yeah,
Let's go get them bandits.
let's do that.
Let's get
Alright,
them
so
bandits.
we're gonna
Since
gonna
I
go
don't have
get them
cast the
bandits.
mage armor now? Oh, yeah. These
don't
bandits
have-
are in.
You don't have to cast mage armor now. What?
Right. I'm wearing scale mail. Better than mage armor.
Yep, because his dex is poop.
Dex isn't poop. I got a 14.
I was gonna say, is
dex.
this the character where your dex was like 7?
No, that's my my warlock.
What is his scale now? 13 plus 2?
14 plus 2.
Oh,
14 plus 2 to dex.
That's hot.
So I mean,
Yeah, it is better than.
yeah, I would have taken fucking 13 plus 2 from chainmail or whatever. Or not chain. Chain shirt.
Chain shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chain shirt. The ultimate medium armor.
But chain
That's what Frodo
shirt,
used.
same price. It's like, fuck, I don't care about the disadvantage to stealth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of do. So, all right, let's go ahead toward them bandit.
Eventually I'll get half plate and have 15 plus 2.
All right. She marked on your map. I assume you guys have. Well, yeah, you have a map of the area. I remember somebody gave it to you.
Yeah.
And she had said that it would. She believes, or it was he. Yeah, the constable.
The constable,
Harbuck.
yeah.
Constable Hardbutt.
Harbuck.
Heart
Hardbuck.
Heartburn. He had some intel tell him that it was most likely their hideout was inside of like a cave.
Oh, great. A frickin' cave.
So you might have to go into a cave.
Let's go to a cave.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we don't need any torches, guys. Let's go.
I already got torches. Autobots roll out.
You're gonna be going out Karn Road.
Teleport. Dimension door.
Dimension door. Oh.
It was a joke.
That's a 4th level wizard spell.
Yeah. What, you telling me I can't cast 4th level dimension door?
I don't know, I'm telling you. You might
No,
not be
you
able to.
can't. All right,
Maybe
cave.
next level.
Where are we going? Where's the cave?
Oh, man.
It depends on if you guys want to follow the road or not.
Where are we going? Which cave?
We're going to a cave.
Well, we went out Cairn Road, which is down here. There's bears
Probably
and
going to Bears and
bows.
Bows.
Yep.
Probably going to Bears and Bows.
Mm-hmm.
Let's you know what? We got to find these bandits anyways. There's no point of going through the woods. Let's just walk
it's
down the
slightly
road.
off the road too, compared like the tome. It was more off the road. This is barely off the road.
Right. So
We
let's
could
go
just
down
follow
the road.
road and then go through. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go down the road. We decide to go down the road.
I'm gonna have my
Maybe
fire at the
this
ready.
point here, we might shoot straight over if there's any markers, but whatever.
Yeah.
He has his fire at the ready.
Okay. We're walking
You're walking
down the road.
around in the middle of the day with a handful of fire.
Yep. Because you never know when you might run into something.
Holy diver.
Holy diver, man diver.
Alright, so anything happen?
I think he's rolling that. Taking so long.
Oh.
He's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I think I'm gonna take a feat at level 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Get
some
that
feet.
You need at least 2 feet.
Ha!
Got
It never gets old.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotti!
Who's saying it never gets old? To you, maybe.
Yeah, me. Mm-hmm. That's all that matters.
That's all who matters, man.
Fine. From now on, I'm just gonna call them features.
All right.
Gotta have two
There's
features.
2 features.
Gotti!
All right, coach. Put me in. I'm ready.
Alright,
So did we
coach.
come across anything?
I don't think you're ready.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I'm ready for this jelly. Now tell me that I'm bootylicious, baby.
Cause your body's too bootylicious for me, babe.
Alright, are
I'm
we
about to whip
encountering
it out.
anything?
And I
Or
will urinate all over your face. Ah.
no?
No? All right. Yeah, give me a second here.
Matt, how much did you pay for your mic and everything?
Describe everything. Do you mean like my computer or just the setup?
No, the boom arm, pop filter, shock mount.
It was like $100 total.
Okay.
It was a really good deal. This microphone's insane for the price. $60? I was so excited. I love the quality of this mic.
I found a full setup like that for 70.
All right. You guys don't have any encounters going down the road, and you guys are approaching the mark on the map before you guys think this area is, and you see a smoke trail trailing into the sky. Looks like because something's on fire or something.
Oh, something's on
Like a
fire.
campfire. Well, no. Does it look like something like? Does it look larger than what a campfire probably is, or?
Yeah, I mean, your best guess is it's probably a campfire or a forest fire.
Those are big differences.
Yes.
The smoke
Okay.
trails.
It's a smaller smoke trail.
Okay. So the start of a forest fire or a campfire.
Hey, every campfire can be the start of a forest fire.
Right. So
Don't
that's
you know?
why
Haven't you
that's where
seen
the-
Smokey? Haven't you seen Smokey
Yeah.
the Bear?
I've seen
Um,
Smokey.
I'm older than you. I've seen Smokey the Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
You don't know how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop
I
trying
do.
to judge people, man.
All right, how old am I?
You're at
26.
least 47.
Say again. I'm sorry.
I
Ty?
said 26.
You're wrong.
Yup.
I said somewhere in your mid to 40s.
No, he's not that old.
He's not that
in his
old.
20s.
Not that old.
He's in his 30s. I don't remember exactly, but I remember he's in his 30s.
I'm 29.
All right, I
See,
guess we
right,
should
right in high 20s, just like I said.
investigate.
Nerds, all of you. Let's go.
Get wrecked.
That right there,
Nerds, the
I
whole
know
lot
he's
of
under
you.
30. He's still calling people nerds.
Because
Yeah,
it's
that's
funny.
true. What
Me
if
and
I
my wife
called you a
call
nerd?
Me and my wife call each other
Alright,
nerds.
I'd say you're under 30.
No, I was talking to the guy who called people nerds.
Oh,
he
I
is
called you a
He
nerd.
knows it.
I am
He
a
knows
nerd.
he's a nerd.
I'm proud of it, man.
I'm a nerd. Yeah, I love being a nerd.
Okay, so we're coming up to the smoke trail. We're gonna walk towards it.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are doing that.
What else do we see?
Trees, grass, birds chirping.
I see some bugs.
You see some clouds that kind of look like a dinosaur.
Make an insight check.
What kind of dinosaur is it? Stegosaurus? Rex,
No, I mean,
Velociraptor.
I'd say a stegosaurus probably.
Okay,
It's
cool.
interpretive to each of us. It's different, you know.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to discuss on like what one you see.
What do you
Alright.
guys see?
All right, fuck that. Let's go.
This is one of those things where probably it was a lazy DM. Spent so much time playing Passive Exile instead of reading his adventures anymore.
That is not true.
Hello.
I have it. It's already ready. I don't know what you want from me.
He doesn't. You know why
But
he's
take
doing?
us to the map.
You know why he's doing this Adventure League shit? Because he doesn't have to prepare anything. It's already written for him.
No, there's a
Dude,
lot
we
of
still gotta
preparation for
prepare
roll
for
20.
Adventure League. Just like those last monsters who didn't have any stat blocks or anything readied.
Well, you know.
Damn, homie. All right. So, as we get closer to where the start of the smoke comes from, what do we see?
You guys are starting to see, you know, formations of a cave coming up. And it looks like the smoke's coming out of the cave.
Smoke's coming out of the cave.
Like, out of the top of the cave?
Is
or
it
just
like?
roll-
Yeah. I was
Like the
gonna say,
cave,
like-
the cave mouth. There's like smoke coming out of the cave mouth,
let's
essentially.
say, is it
So it's
coming
on
out
fire
of
in the cave. I got an
Is
idea,
it-
guys. Let's.
Is it barreling out of there, or is it just like a steady stream, or is it like?
It's you know, it's a raging fire going nuts inside the cave. No, it's you know, it's a steady stream of good good smells. You kind of smell. It kind of smells like boar, roasted boar or cooked boar.
Tasty.
So it's not thick smoke.
Correct.
Well, it looks like somebody's cooking boar.
All right. So here's what I do. I put on my Robin Hood.
My Robin Wizard hat.
Okay.
All right, I'm with you so far.
But instead, I flip it around to cover my face, and I cut out two little eye holes. So I can still see.
All right.
I don't think it's that kind of fire. I think they're just barbecuing.
Yeah. It's not like bellowing out. It's just like at the
That you
top.
Ruined your cape.
Plus one for
I
effort,
think they're
though.
just
Maybe he wants to run around and scream, "I'm the Batman."
I'm Batman.
Yeah, you did know that.
I'm Batman.
And Batman.
I'm Batman.
Okay,
Anyway.
so. Well,
Is there any-
I'm in.
Any signs of life near this cave?
Yeah, there's a bird chirping. There's a squirrel off in the distance running up a tree.
All right. I'm heading into the cave.
How big? Wait, hold on. How big is the cave mouth?
About 15 feet wide.
Okay, never mind.
I'm
Just say
heading into the
We
cave.
could try to barricade it and just have them die from smoke inhalation.
That's why I put the cape over the hood over my face, so
Because
it'd
you
be
thought
some
they were
kind of
gonna-
filter. No, because there would be smoke inhalation. That's why I did that.
Well, that's not on a small fire. It's only going to the top and rolling right out in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not a big enough fire. Now, if we closed it up, then smoke inhalation
Yeah,
might
yeah.
start.
Yeah. All right. So let's go down into the cave.
Well, I mean,
It's actually about 20 feet.
Get closer to the cave, then I guess.
I'm going in the cave.
Well, I mean, if we make it in there, there could be things outside like traps,
Yeah.
alarms. There could be tripwires.
No, fuck it. He said he's going in the cave. He's going in the cave. You know.
Fuck it. I'm going in that cave.
Okay, well now he's
Barreling
leading.
right in.
Last time he was afraid to open a door. Now he's just running willy-nilly into a bandit cave.
You know.
Just
You know-
ban the things.
You know why? Because
You ain't afraid
it
of no bandits.
YOLO.
is 5:30 in the morning.
And he wants to die.
No, I mean, well, after this, you know, we're done. So, yeah, just stick with it another, 20, 25 minutes.
I'm very tired.
Could
I'm
be
not
worse.
thinking
10,
straight right
30,
now.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have been involved in the debate we had going until about 10 something in the morning. That was pretty good.
That was fun. Good times.
Yes, that's 10 for me.
Okay. As I enter the cave, can I hide in the shadows?
You said you're going in the cave. I mean, this is the opening of the cave, and this is what's here. So you see four surly human, well, half orcish looking humans. They're standing around the campfire eating their foods, and
Okay.
some of them are sharpening their blades and doing all kinds of bandit-like things.
Bandit things.
Taking a shit.
Just bandit things.
Bandit things. That's right.
Have they noticed us?
I mean, you guys
Can I-
weren't being stealthy, so
Can
it
I
looks like
make-
you guys
can I
know
make
each
a
other.
move silently check?
Well, you could, but I mean, everybody else is kind of visible. I mean, you guys are all fairly visible. It's like walking into the front of the cave, the mouth of a cave, and you're like looking out. You're like,
They
hello?
wouldn't see us.
What do you mean? The cave is emitting light. Like you guys are in the mouth of the cave.
Right.
Like picture light. Like you would just see like everybody standing there.
It's darkness.
Yeah, it's darkness.
well. Let me add dark. Let me add light.
Because the trees that are making shade cover. It's not like we're just sitting out in the middle of it, but with the sun behind us.
Right. Oh, nope, he added light. It's the sun.
There we go.
Well, you didn't give us an option to approach anything but other than pop in the cave.
He said he was going in the cave. You guys followed, right?
No,
I didn't hear people
they,
saying they followed.
They just sent me to my death. Roll Tide.
Yeah. So this is where you guys should roll initiatives at this point.
Okay.
All right.
And there you go. Let me drop the initiative chart here.
I never changed that.
Oh wow, that sucked.
Damn, Ginyu.
Nice 3. Let's see if they're any better.
I hope they roll a
Wait,
2.
I thought he had a negative to his dex.
No, strength. He has a
Who
9
had
strength.
negative to the dex? The other warrior?
Oh, Ginyu?
I remember somebody had a negative to their dex, because remember we saw the 2.99 or whatever?
Not me.
Oh yeah, that wasn't him. That was the paladin, I think. Kiski, I think.
Yeah, Humphrey.
I just remember somebody did. I don't remember who.
Yeah, it was Kiski. He has 9 dexterity. It's Humphrey.
Yeah,
Use my
that's what I
bonus
said.
action
Am I
to
muted?
dash to that.
Seems like a terrible
Alright.
idea.
I see one shot.
Wow.
There's no sneak attack damage, so.
It's still a crit.
Right.
It's 14 damage right there.
Okay. So it died. He said you one-shot it. Take the DM's word.
Done. Cooked.
Drop them.
Got him.
Yeah, that's the. Because I used my cannon action to disengage, do I get my normal movement now?
No, well, no. Disengage doesn't give you movement. It just allows you to. Wait, you meant dash.
Not disengage, dash, sorry.
So dash only doubles your movement. It doesn't. Like the only way you'd be able to move more. So you moved as you disengage or you dashed to 60 feet. That's your movement and your dash.
50.
Actually, yeah, you should have only been about 50 feet.
You already killed him.
Yeah, it's within a couple of feet. It's good enough for government work.
Yeah,
We
I just
obviously
counted the squares.
got to here in the cave. We were here in the cave before they noticed us. Because they had to turn around.
Right. That's why you guys are going first, for the most part.
All right. So, can I dash and try and attack the other one? The one that he was next to?
Yeah, if you want to do range attack, I mean it's within range. It's about 60 feet maybe.
He wants to. If you let Welby move, why wouldn't Calathor was technically at the front?
What do you mean? If you want to do the same thing he did, you can do that too.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
He said he counted the squares, so that the squares might be a little off on their. Yeah, see, they're a little bigger than they should be.
They're taller than they are wide.
Nope.
Yeah, no wonder you missed. You're fucking like 50 feet away.
Yeah, like how are you gonna hit him if you're like not even there?
Well, I was rolling first, then I was gonna move my guy.
He stabs the air, then he runs forward. He's like, "Oh damn it!
Damn it, I missed."
What am I doing?
All right, so now.
Don't judge me. God says it's not right to.
Oh.
Do you want me to roll now?
No, that counted.
No, that one counts.
No.
No, that one definitely counts right there.
No, I'm sorry. It's Sinnock's turn. You stabbed the air and then moved.
No, that's not how that works.
This is the
I don't
You
know.
have to be strict. You have to be strict with it eventually.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I saw the attack roll. I can't.
The log shows what happened.
Yep.
If one of the official people who oversee these things watches the stream,
I'll get killed.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you gotta obey the rules, man.
Yeah, I have to nerd it up real hard today. I have to like nerd try or what is it? Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Try harder.
Try hard, but nerd try. I guess I don't know. Nerd hard. I have to nerd hard.
Whoa.
Giggity. Wow, get wrecked.
Wait, do I have that set up wrong? No, I just had really fucking bad luck.
That's why they're all red. Yeah. One.
Let me see here. Yeah, just terrible luck. Okay.
Alright.
I hit that one in front of you for 6.
Alright.
What terrible fucking luck.
Pew pew pew.
yeah,
Mark.
that's really sad.
Matt, I just checked on the wizard site and it does allow double movement.
No, you can. You can split your attack up. I don't know what you were trying to do.
No,
You already
can,
moved your 50 feet.
Yeah, you can move your whole movement with the
Yep.
dash, right? And your attack, and then you get your normal movement as well. I'm reading it off the wizard site.
No, yeah, but your movement incorporates how much speed you have. If you only have 50 feet, you can break up your movement speed as many times as you want, but it's still only 50 feet.
Yeah, you can't
No,
gain move.
if you use the dash, and
It doubles your
normal
movement.
You get 3 times your movement.
Oh.
But you used your
Not 3
attack.
times.
If you
No,
use
hold on,
dash
hold on. I know what
and
he's
cunning
saying.
action dash, that's 3 times. But
Right.
you attacked, which means you couldn't use dash.
You had to use your cunning action to dash in.
And I'll link you the thing now because I'm reading it off the website.
I'm telling you, you can go 25 feet. You can dash your normal action to go 50 feet. Then you can use cunning action to dash again and go 75. Of course, because you're 25. Yeah, it says right there, dash times 2 speed.
Right. That works. But you've used your cunning action
Yeah,
to get
but
in.
But the cutting action is the actual bonus action.
Yes.
Right.
That's what they're
How are
saying
you
there.
using an action to dash out?
Your normal action is your attack, so you don't have an action anymore. Your bonus action is to dash. So it's 50 feet.
As well.
Why are we even arguing this?
Right.
This is just rules.
It's alright. It don't matter anyway.
Right, your movement, your dash is not movement. Your dash is your bonus action. So you've used your bonus action and your attack. Then you have movement. Your movement was getting there with the 50 feet.
Disconnected from your
That's
channel.
all you had. Once you use up all your allotted feet or your movement, there's no movement you have left. If you still had another 25 feet or whatever, sure you can move.
He left.
Rock. I guess his
Yeah.
friend.
He'll be back.
Maybe. He
Or
said he
maybe.
was tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't just leave.
He got wife aggro.
Maybe she unplugged the router.
Man, she's
Crazy.
crazy.
If his internet goes down, he might just be like, "Fuck it, I'm going to bed." He might send you a text if he's got your number.
Yeah, he can text me if
What,
worse
what
comes to worse.
alignment is
Either
your
way,
friend?
it's
Is he
I'm
is he
done.
lawful good?
I don't know. He's whatever the character sheet is.
No, I mean your friend in real life.
Sinnock, what are you doing?
I said I was.
Oh,
done.
magic missile. Then you're done. Then it's their turn.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. All right. So then this guy over here, that I don't know, he can't see because he's not here anymore, but he's gonna attack him. Blop. Miss.
Are these guys wearing armor?
It looks like they're wearing leather. And I think that's a hit on the on Welby.
Oh. So now in your campaign, they just dirt around people?
Why would he go near him? There's no point to. He's a bandit, not an animal.
No, I meant, why would he not fight him?
One for everyone. They like to spread the wealth the crits
Oh,
around.
now they like to spread the wealth?
Not like the crit. I'm not gonna play them all the same every time. I gotta switch it up.
Dead.
All right, Ginyu.
All right. I am going to walk over here and bear out on this idiot. Do I need to change into a bear again? You got that icon? Okay.
I'm giving you control right now. Hold on a second. So many people in this campaign, it kind of makes it difficult. I've got to scroll through like 20 names.
I'm gonna roll my attacks now. Is that all right?
Yeah, you're good. As long as you have enough movement speed to get down there.
Well, technically, he probably would have turned into the bear first and had 40.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Even though that's not what he said.
You got a bear protecting you. So your first attack hits. And your second attack, he's able to dodge away from it.
Okay.
And you cut him up a little bit, now he's bleeding.
All right.
And now it's Welby's turn.
Lost my character sheet again.
I'm sorry, what was that? Oh.
The one above me.
Alright. You hit him. And since the bear's within 5, you do get your sneak attack because he's huge. And you catch him pretty good and he starts bleeding. Or she. Do you have 2 attacks or?
Yeah, actually, I'll use the second attack.
Yeah, your offhand, a bonus action? Yeah, there you go. Just enough to finish him off.
Splendid. I'll move around to. But here.
You move down closer if you want. I'm dead.
Actually, I'll get an attack of opportunity there as well.
Yep. From this guy here.
And you can't disengage.
So am I swinging at you or what's going on?
You'd say you don't move.
Right. Do you want to move? Like you can, like attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I want to try and stabilize. What's in him?
Okay, so he'll swing at you.
Yeah.
And miss. All right, now it's Kai's turn. So we won't wait. I'll just pop him up and play him. Oh man. If only he had advantage. All right, Sinnoh. Death save throw. Not like it really matters. Yeah, alright. That's not good. Alright, this one's attacking at the rogue here in front. So Kylith. And misses. Yeah, 14. And this one here is attacking the bear. For 2.
Okay. The one in front of me is still alive, right?
Yep, it's your turn. He just hit you.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
Wow, you managed to miss both of your attacks. Wait, hold on. I think the second one, yeah, the second one hit. And you take him out.
Okay.
Claw right through his stomach and his insides just flop all over the floor. And now it's Wilby.
I'll give it a shot. Try and use medicine to stabilize him.
Alright.
Critical fail, I die.
Oh.
There's one more down.
Yeah, that is a failure. Well, that doesn't count as your fail.
That does.
Well, it doesn't.
No, I don't.
They just failed their check. Does it say that in the player's handbook?
I'm sure it did.
That would be ridiculous. Let's see here. You can use your action, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about...
Oh, okay, now.
Alright, so that was a fail.
There'd be no point trying to.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, if you were
You just
proficient
leave
with
that-
medicine, you get bonuses. It makes more sense that you know.
God, this guy can't hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, death save throw. You'll just get a 20 and you'll pop up right here. Alright, 1 success. And then Bandit's turn in front of the guy here. Now that's a hit. All right, Ginyu.
Yep.
There's only one left.
Okay. I move towards that one. It's kind of hard to see where it is.
You're probably gonna have to.
Is it this one here? Okay. And I attack.
He's dead. You have lunch. And then Welby's turn. And Kyle Anthar's going to come over here and do some medicine work. He says, don't worry, guys, I got him. And stabilizes. You guys have won.
All right. Cool.
Now what will you do?
Wait 4 hours before I do anything.
I got
Ginyu's got a healing spell.
Yeah, I got a healing spell. I got 2 actually.
Yeah.
Hold on. One second. I'm assuming I'm not the bear anymore.
No, you can shapeshift out.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one. Is that right?
Why wouldn't you just? Don't you have healing? Don't you have healing touch? Or
I got both.
yeah, well, they're both level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other one heals for more.
Well, at least he can get up with this one.
That's true. All right, so you're at 4 hit points now.
I mean, I can get up with either one of them, but
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
as long
a-
as he
point
heals
of
1.
healing, the point of healing word is range.
Right. He says, I think it's best we rest here and rest up.
All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna search this tent.
All right.
Yep, and we'll search around as well.
He's gonna go over. This guy's gonna go over here and lay his head on the mat here and get some rest here. Roll hit die to heal up.
All right, so should I roll anything for searching or not?
Jeez.
I guess I'll spend my hit die and also gain my spell back.
All right. So in the tent, you see. Looks like you've got some food, wine, coin, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah. Anything of value that stands out?
The coin,
1 coin. That's it.
the coins, a pile of coins
Oh, okay.
sitting on
there-
top of a cloth.
I carefully put the cloth over it and hold the coins with the cloth.
They blow up. You take. No, I'm just kidding. All right. What else? What else are you doing?
I take the wine too. That seems cool.
There's also numerous weapons as well.
Numerous weapons.
Any of
Yeah, like a
magical?
wide variety of weapons.
Hey, there's a wide variety of weapons in here if you guys want any. I examined the wine to try to figure out how old is it.
Examine what?
The wine.
Oh, yeah, it's a drinking wine.
All right, I go back over here and lie down for a bit.
All right.
So there's weapons in the tent, and along with some other stuff. You guys can check it out. I found some gold in this wine.
So about a couple of, what yeah, it's for an hour just to get the hit dice.
Half hour,
Yeah,
yeah.
Don't find anything else when I'm looking around. No.
No, you just it looks like most of the stuff is what Ginyu found. It looks like they put it all in the tent. But it looks like there's all kinds of plunder inside there. Probably worth selling.
All right, so these are good-looking items, not rusted or anything.
Right, yeah. They look like the contents of like a traveling wagon or something that they plundered. That there's all kinds of different items.
Okay.
And then in the coins you count 13 gold, 74 silver, and 99 copper.
Yeah, I split it between all of us.
Yep. I'll add that at the end. So I'll post this in there. And then maybe the rest of the stuff on the inside of 10, you guys could probably sell it inside town, get some stuff for it, some gold.
Yeah, take everything we could sell back to the town. So sell it all off, add it all up, and see how much we got then to divide.
How long does it take
Right.
to go back to town?
There's no other entrances or exits or anything in here, is there?
Nope.
No, I don't know what's around really.
I mean, you can walk around and take a look, but I mean, each wall is torch lit, so you can kind of see everything inside the cave for the most part, and it doesn't look like there's any other entrances.
You taking their heads? So he left.
Yeah, the only place I couldn't see was behind the tent because of the dynamic like that.
Yep, the tent blocks you, just like in real life. Oops, I didn't mean to move you guys. You guys done with the cave, unless.
I mean, there's nothing else there, is there?
Well, I thought Welby wanted to move around, but I mean, you guys are pretty much you go there for 2 hours or so, or maybe 1 hour.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything in back of the tent.
All right, so you guys scrounge around and grab everything and head off to town, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and take your path back to town. Get to town. And probably have to head off to the marketplace, I imagine.
Yep.
Only if we want to sell stuff.
The rogue says, let's sell stuff, get some money.
These halls, the first one, yeah, we got a local. That one's even worse. I guess, with all the various weaponry that if we're able to sell that.
Yep, the book says so you are able to. It's really weird how the book, allows it sometimes, but doesn't allow it other times.
Well, see, this is not just this is very good weaponry, not the normal stuff from every monster.
It makes it
Yeah.
awkward because you don't really know when to pick something up and when not to bother.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
it's almost like I have to like go out of my way to say yes, you can pick this up and sell it. No, you can't. That's why I kind of like emphasize like you guys could probably take it and go
Say
sell it.
good quality weapons
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
shoddy equipment.
Versus used and not. Yeah, this is probably brand new equipment.
Right. That's how I look at it.
I
Yeah.
also don't like I don't know what kind of leeway I have with haggling. I don't know if I can if the quest doesn't say it gives a gold reward. I can't give a gold reward. That's the problem.
I know that.
So that's why it's kind of like it ruins a lot of the role playing. Like there's
Does it say you can't?
no. It specifically says I can't award things that aren't in the module. Like if they were to look back through here and like they tallied up the gold given out, if they're like, well, you're over by 10 gold, like I don't know if that matters. Is there leeway? Like I should be able to.
But they've done that just because of the honor system, haven't they? Because you could have somebody that said, you know, like you could say, all right, you boys, I'll give you an extra couple of 100 gold. Off you go. That's the only reason they've done it.
Right. I get the reason. It's just it kind of kills some of the gameplay. All right, so you guys go back to the same vendor, I assume.
Yeah.
So, welcome back, fellas. So
We
got some
have
more
this
stuff for me.
huge stack of weaponry that we would like to sell.
Sure. I could always use more inventory.
All right, so what do you think is a good price for all of this?
It says, it's looking like I can give about 100 gold for everything. How's that sound?
I think that sounds fair to me. How about you guys?
I think we have no use for it.
Sounds great to me.
I mean, with knowing a little bit about weaponry, would we like out of character? Is it like we don't? You haven't said exactly what's there.
It just says numerous weapons.
Okay.
So I guess I could like kind of get. I could probably get throw some weapons in there if you guys are interested in a weapon.
No, I'm good.
Because technically, numerous weapons implies that I can add whatever weapons there are if a party member would like to use one of them.
Right.
If you guys are thinking of a weapon to, before you bought the battle axe.
Right. I would. I was like, oh, numerous weapons.
Is there a battle axe in there? Huh?
Yes, there happens to be.
Yeah, look at that. There's actually a battle axe for you.
What a surprise.
All right, yeah, we make the deal. That sounds good.
All right. So then you guys are done. Oh, you have to go talk to that guy.
All right, where was he again? Constable?
Yeah, Constable was 11 over here.
Okay. I knock on the door.
He says, yes, what can I do for you?
We have taken care of the bandits. They are no longer a threat.
He says, great, excellent.
Well, if there's no longer any more quests that you'll be needing, I think we should be on our way.
He says, yes, don't forget, perhaps, maybe I'll have quests later on.
All right, I take a note of that, and I'm gonna go to the bar, have myself a drink.
Did he say it was 25 gold earlier, or was that the other one?
This was, but it'd be 25 gold total split between everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still something.
Yeah, it's still something.
I thought that just makes the work out easier. It's 55 gold each. And then
That would end up being 55 gold each.
yes, it works out to 220 gold. Plus then there's 74 silver and 99 copper. So the 74 silver would split up to 18 gold and 5 copper, I believe. And then the 99 copper would be 25 each, and I'll take 24. So I don't know if you want to check my numbers, but I make it 55 gold, 18 silver, 29 copper.
Aha, yes.
Or if you want to add it all up for thing, it'll be 57.9 gold.
And then, of course, experience points. You guys each get 450.
450.
Right, so it's 300 then, because there's a maximum on this one.
No, but you guys did 2 quests.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, so I'm at 750 experience.
Those quests seemed way better than the fucking first one you sent us on.
Oh yeah.
Other than that guy's fucking bullshit roll.
My rolls weren't that hot today. I only crit once.
You only got 1 attack off against me, and it was pretty much, and it was a crit.
No, I had rolled a lot of low rolls.
What about Renown?
I don't remember the
and
ghosts
Galvan?
attacking. Oh no, they did attack once, I think.
You guys get renown and down days or whatever else it's called. Hold on. I think it's at the end of the first chapter.
So how hot is Mandiver?
I don't know. Not too bad.
Oh yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna try to see if I can sleep with her.
There's no fucking in Adventure League.
PG. Can't get drunk either, no matter how much you drink. I'm looking for the renown. I remember it being somewhere in here, but I'm not finding it.
Yeah, I seem to remember something about you said last time we had it at the end, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the AOL online tools and then log everything.
Keep calling it AOL.
AOL online tools.
Hey, Humphrey got a new bow.
Yep. Tell me about it.
What was your surname so I can find your DCI number now?
What was it?
What's your surname so I can find your DCI number?
Um. And I have it written down. I don't know.
Matthew Barham, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, when you put the when you find the DM on the list, it automatically puts the DCI number into it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm still delving into the whole. I think it's like you have to defeat the whole first encounter to get the downtime and renown, but I'm trying to double check that. Yeah, it's after the first point. Which seems kind of weird though, because like, what if you're not a part of all of it? Like, do you have to literally complete all of the scenarios in order to get 10? Like, that seems strange.
Yeah,
That's where you get renowned.
No, but what I'm saying is like if you go into somebody else's thing and they're not doing this area, like you have to like specifically find somebody running that one last one that you need or whatever.
Oh, really?
This says downtime and renown are awarded twice during each part of this D&D encounters. Edition of Prince of Apocalypse. In part one, it's awarded downtime after completion of the initial short story short scenarios. Then, after another part, oh, it's twice in the beginning and then once later on. Okay, it's 3 total. And you guys have done. Well, the ones that have been here the whole time have done 3 out of the 5. So there's 2 more, and then you'll get points, or renown and downtime days.
Right, thank you for the game, Matt. I am absolutely fucking knackered. I gotta get to bed. I'm falling asleep, but
Not a problem, man. You have a good one. I'll see you later.
Later.
night.
So,
Yes.
that was good.
I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, that was a little better this time. I'm
I'm
hoping every week it gets a little better, a little better.
From your channel.
I just really want to start going on time because I don't want to end at 6. I'd prefer to end at, like, to be honest, like 5 like would be great.
hmm
I completely agree.
Like 4 to 5, like in that window would be great. I mean, I'm only an hour off, and that we took a while to get through. I think this was probably the most successful. They got two things done. They were small, but you know.
And
There
with
we get
that
through it.
note, I'm gonna bring an end to the